Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Exciting day today here at Art of the Image because I just got from Panasonic the Panasonic FZ1000. So I'm really excited to try this out. We've got another unboxing coming up with the LX100 that I have, and I'm thinking that the two of these together will be a pretty awesome pair. So let's open it up without further ado. I haven't, this time it's a true unboxing. I haven't even opened the shipping box yet. So we'll see what Panasonic has sent me. I do have a spare battery from my LX100 here, which I think fits the FZ1000. So hopefully we'll be able to fire it up right away. So let's see what we got. Okay, so shipping box out of the way. There is the FZ1000, DMC FZ1000. Now remember folks, this is a 4K camera, and this has, I think, equivalent to 600 millimeters zoom, if my memory serves. I'll have to double check that for you. Maybe it'll say once we get in here. Oh, here we are. 25 to 400 millimeter equivalent. So 400 millimeter equivalent zoom. F28 to 4. So not super fast lens, not as fast as the LX100, but still not bad for a compact zoom, because it's a 2.8 at the wide and f4 at the long is still pretty decent. It's not f6 or f6.3 like a lot of them are. All right, let's get this open. Very similar box to my LX100. Okay, so we got some paperwork. We have our, looks like our manuals, quick start manual, some software. And then we have a lens hood, nice, included in the package. I'll always like to see that. There's the camera, and what do we got here? Battery charger. Looks to be just like my FZ1 or my LX100, so hopefully it is the same battery. And I think there's a battery in the camera. Maybe it's already charged. We have a micro USB cable and our camera strap, which I don't need at the moment. So let's put this box aside and see what we got here with the camera. So here is the LX100. And yes, I left the battery door open for shipping. It almost looks like it might have damaged it. I think it's okay. Anyways, that wasn't Panasonic. It's the company that handles this for me. But anyways, that was a boo-boo. We've got, looks like the same battery. It's a BLC12PP. Actually, no, it's not the same battery, so I probably can't. I have to get that on the charger right away. So we will get that charging for you. The battery goes in the bottom of the grip, very standard for these type of cameras. We have an SD card slot there as well. And we have a maneuverable screen, fully articulated. Swings out to the side, as you can see there. Swings right around. You can do a lot with these screens. So, you know, you're looking down, you're up, looking up. It's really decent. Let me see if there is any juice in the battery for you. We'll show you how much the lens extends on this. Looks like I might have slipped the battery in backwards. There we go. So we'll turn the camera on. Okay, yeah, we do have some juice in there. Fairly large lens. Obviously, because we have a 25 to 400 on here and that fast a lens. Let's see, we'll extend it out all the way. That's it, fully extended, folks. So that's at 400 millimeter equivalent. And if we zoom it back in, you can see that's it at full wide. And then obviously it compacts in even smaller when we turn it off. So that's it there. What do we got? On the side, we have a zoom focus toggle switch. We have a power OIS on off. It's currently set to on. The OIS is our optical image stabilization, so similar to VR for Nikon or IS for Canon. We have up here, we have mode settings for single shot, multiple shot, timer, delay, things like that. I guess automatic exposure, multiple exposures. Up here we have our dial for our program aperture, shutter speed, manual settings for which way you want to shoot, movie setting, custom 1, custom 2, scene, and the eye auto, which is intelligent auto, and then it looks like an artistic palette, so that's just some more ability. I think that's where you go in and do some of the funky art type settings on there. We've got the red button right here for our movie recording, right there, right by the shutter button, which is right here. We've also, the shutter button also has our toggle switch for wide and telephoto, as you can see there. Function 1 is up here. Function 2, which is also our Wi-Fi switch. So you can actually, this has built-in Wi-Fi, and you can control this with the Lumix image, the Panasonic image app, which is what I'm controlling this camera with right now, the LX100 that I'm recording this. Bear in mind, as I mentioned earlier, this camera does record in 4K. One of the few that natively records in 4K to an SD card. Doesn't require an external drive, and it has a nice 25 to 400 millimeter zoom. I believe this is the 1-inch sensor in here. I'll double check on that for you. Get so many cameras coming through here, sometimes it's hard to remember the settings. There's the you can see the can you see anyways, the LCD all set up and active there. What else do we have to tell you? On the back we have just our standard function buttons. You know, our AF AE lock is up here. Viewfinder actually looks quite nice and detailed. Pretty quick to focus, you can see that. Now, what? Okay, pretty much wherever I'm focusing, it's quick. It's getting a focus very quickly. So looks to be quite a fast focusing camera. We got our video preview playback switch there, display switch to show what we want displayed on the display if you want to overlay your histograms and whatnot. ISO, white balance, autofocus, and then the menu set in the center. Very standard set of buttons there. We do have a hot shoe, standard hot shoe, very important to have those. Some cameras don't, and that's always a pet peeve of mine because I like to use a hot shoe. Not usually for a flash right on the camera, but to control wireless flash. We got a nice, looks like a dual stereo mic up top here, and Panasonic tends to have pretty good built-in mics. I like to use my lav mic here, but I do like Panasonic's built-in mics. Not a lot to talk about. The battery door down here that I showed you earlier, and our tripod mount. So overall, it has a nice grip and feel to it. I like the feel of the grip. It fits nicely in my hand there. You know, that's always going to vary on the size of your hand and whatnot. And what you think is comfortable. My hands are small to medium size, and it feels nice in the hand. It's got a solid feel to that. It's got a very nice fit and finish to it. It looks like it's well built. It feels well built. Feels like something put together nicely. Which is pretty standard for all Panasonic cameras that I've owned, you know. It's probably not quite to the level of my LX100, which is Leica-ish, but still very nicely built, very nice on the fit and finish. And the other thing we have here too is to show you is we have a pop-up flash. So we're gonna be putting this through the paces. We're gonna take some video with it. I want to see how the video is, how the 4K is, how the standard HD 1080 is. Want to compare that to the LX100 because the LX100 has a full micro four thirds chip in it. This doesn't. I believe this, as I said, is the 1-inch. And we're gonna compare not just video, but we want to compare some photos with it too. So we're going to do all that, put it through its paces in pretty much every way we can. We'll take it out, use it as if you had it for a travel camera. Maybe we'll get it to the zoo or something. We'll compare the video, we'll compare the photos, and we'll be back and let you know what we think about the FZ1000. Probably do some videos comparing it to my SX50, my Canon, and my experiences with the Fuji S1, which I still think I haven't done some follow-ups on. In any case, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon with more on the FZ1000. We'll be back soon with more, and you probably just heard the dog there, on the LX100, because we're going to be doing an unboxing on the LX100 as well. And we have some other cameras too. We actually have the Nikon F. Nikon, or no, it's not the Nikon F. The Nikon DF is here as well. So stay tuned, folks. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back soon with more videos, more articles. Keep you up to date with what's going on in the world of photography, videography, and technology right here at artoftheimage.com. Thanks a lot, folks.